मैं भारत माता के पवित्र चरणों को स्पर्श करता हूँ और उनको प्रणाम करता हूँ. It is a great day and I am very happy to know that I am able to continue the good legacy of our former Vice President B.T. Jati ji, that this Ramanashram should continue its good work, and I am very happy to be here on the 146th Jayanti celebrations of our Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi ji and the release of our commemorative coin. On this day, the dignitaries who are sharing the dais with me, President of Shri Ramanashram Tiruvannamalai, Dr. Venkat S. Ramananji, President of Ramana Kendra Delhi, Justice K. Ramamurthy ji, Vice President Ramana Kendra Delhi, Dr. Srimadi Tak Kumar Ghosh and Secretary Ramana Kendra Delhi, Sriman our Ganeshan ji, our Attorney General who came here, Venkatramani ji, and our Srinivasan ji, who was in charge of Sanskrit wing of RSS. Bhai Begno, sabko namaskar. We know only two great people. That is, we call them as two covenantees. One is Lord Muruga, the other one is our great Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. What is the difference? Every saint want to live very unattached. But what is the difference between the unattachment of the others and Ramana Maharshi ji is that he led a life of unattached even towards his unattached life. Others will think that I am great man, I am leading a very unattached life. I don't have any liking towards anything except God. Even that he is not having. That is the greatness of him. That is the reason why even today, all over the world, when our president was telling it is 123 countries, people are coming here in search of their self-reliance. So a greatness is becoming more great and more great because of his silence. I had been twice, went to Ramanashram in Tiruvannamalai. Tiruvannamalai itself is the holiest place. That hill itself is the holiest place. In that holiest place, the most holy place is where Arunachala is there and where our Ramana Maharshi ji was there in his ashram. If anybody gets in, whatever may be their mind, however agitated his mind, that will become calm. So, that is the greatness of him. His profound teaching of Atma Vishar or self-inquiry and his emphasis on inner realization. Everybody who wants to perfect themselves are always trying to find a way so that they want to have their inner realization. That inner realization have inspired seekers across the world, establishing him as one of the India's most universally respected spiritual asan, spiritual guru. At a time of profound social and intellectual transformation, Bhagavan reaffirmed the eternal wisdom of India, not through elaborate discourse or institutional doctrine, but through the quiet power of silence, simplicity, and direct inner experience. You need not do very hard tapas. If you can be silent and if you can be unattached towards the worldly things, that itself will give you enlightenment. In today's complex and fast-changing world, Bhagavan's emphasis of self-awareness and inner discipline holds special relevance for leadership, governance, and citizenship alike. Why we need a spiritual thinking? You have to keep your conscience always aware about the negative things. For that, you need a spiritual thinking inside. Then that will tell you not to do the negative things, not to do the wrong things, not to do any harm to others. Never practice negative thinking, action in your life. That is why we need spirituality. His message always transcends religious and cultural boundaries and continues to guide spiritual aspirants across India and the world. He never preached anything. This faith is good, that faith is not good, this God is good, that God is not good. God is one. How you want to worship? You can worship in your own way. That's why he practiced the silence that attracted the whole world. That is the easiest form of self-introspecting and inner self-seeking. Sri Ramana Maharshi's compassion extended equally to human beings, animals, and all living creatures. That is his speciality. And reflecting values of resonate deeply with India's civilizational ethos. For over 100 years, Sri Ramanashramam has remained the steadfast in its mission, serving as a sanctuary for all who seek inner transformation through the teachings of the great Maharshi. I am happy to note that Ramanashram, along with Ramana Kendras in India and abroad, continue to play a vital role in preserving and disseminating his timeless vision. Any good legacy that should continue, that is the only way that humanity will get the benefit continuously. And I appreciate all of you that you are continuing that. That itself is a great service to the humanity. I am also pleased to note that Ramanashram's many community service initiatives, including free medical dispensaries, free meals for sadhus, and the underprivileged, and also commendable efforts in environmental conservation. Why we have to save the environment? Why we have to use the minimum? That is, then only the future generation will be in a position to live and enjoy the world. Today, everything we want to enjoy. Where is the end to it? That means we are always using everything possible. That is not a correct attitude. If you want to save the environment, you want to save the natural resources, then minimum should be used for living. That is what he is telling about his dressing. Whether it is winter, whether it is summer, whether it is anything. Maharshi is always living like that. And over the decades, several national leaders and eminent personalities have visited the ashramam and drawn inspiration from its serene and elevating the environment. It is well known that Mahatma Gandhiji, during his freedom movement, would often send freedom fighters to the ashram to gain strength, clarity and solace. Among them were leaders such as Dr. Rajendra Prasad ji, Sarojini Naidu ji and Jamnalal Bajaji has been sent. That itself shows how much faith Mahatma Gandhi was having on the preachings of our Maharshi. The release of a commemorative coin by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India, it is a fitting tribute to the enduring spiritual influence of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi and to the historic role of our great Ramanaswaram established by our great Maharshi. This commemorative coin will serve not merely a numismatic honor, but as a lasting reminder of India's rich spiritual heritage and its message of inner awakening to the world. Our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has also time and again emphasized that India's spiritual heritage is not confined to the past, but it is a guiding force for the present and the future, on which he always believes it. On the auspicious occasion, I extend my warm greetings to and best wishes to all the devotees and the followers of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi in India and across the world. On this occasion, let us reflect on how Bhagavan's teachings can guide us in our personal lives as well as in our collective responsibilities. The true homage to a sage such as Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi lies not merely in celebration, but in our sincere effort to embody the values he stood for: the simplicity, self-awareness and kindness. May the teachings and the grace of Bhagavan Sri Ramana Maharshi continue to illuminate our minds and guide our nation towards greater harmony, wisdom, and above all, the inner strength. And they were telling that I have come here, and they were thanking me everywhere. Every speaker is thanking me, but indeed I want to thank every one of you, and I want to thank the government of India for releasing such a wonderful coin on this day. That is, every good thing, wherever it is, small or big, every good effort, wherever it is, that has to be supported by every right-thinking person. Whether he is big or small, that doesn't matter. When there is a small good work, small good effort, then we all must support it. That is the only way that we can build a very, very positive society. So, this evening, I am with you all. That is my pleasure and honor. Thank you. Jai Hind. Long live Mother Bharat.